Hey everybody, BionicDance here. So, there's this, I hesitate to call it a meme, but there is this notion going around that the atheist community on YouTube is dead, or at least dying. And I can see it is at the very least stagnant. Even I'm basically rehashing points I've made over and over. And the truth is, I don't know what else we're supposed to do. If we just put our message out there once and then stop talking, well, the theists are going to keep talking. We have to keep the message out there, reaching new ears, reaching new people, if we're ever going to change this world, if we're ever going to win. So, what else am I supposed to do but keep making the same videos? I'd love to have a new message, I'd love to have more to say, but, most of my message is faith is bullshit, investigate and find evidence. And I know we're never going to win over the theists. Probably not anyway. Because I was in a Skype conversation with a whole bunch of people last night. It was kind of a difficult conversation because everyone was having a hard time getting an edge in word-wise. Goodness knows I interrupted more than a few people, and I was interrupted more than once. We were all talking over each other, but the impression I got was that we're just simply speaking such radically different languages. The theists don't accept the kind of evidence we demand, and we don't accept the kind of evidence they're okay with, and there's no changing anybody's mind. The best we can do is go after the fence sitters. And, okay, granted, I'm sure some of us have done a decent job at that. I'd like to think I've had some influence on people's level of belief or not. But, if we let the community die, well, how are we ever going to reach new ears? How are we ever going to win? How are we ever going to make our point properly? So it seems to me that the atheist community on YouTube can't die. We can't allow it to. And to that end, I have kind of an idea. You see, I'm not sure how many subscriptions or subscribers I would have if I hadn't gotten a shout-out from Non-Stamp Collector back in the day. He'd found my channel, and he said, wow, this is good. Everyone go subscribe. I wake up one morning to 500 emails. And I was like, what happened? I thought maybe my spam filter had broken. But no, I looked and it was subscribe. In the course of a week, I got like 1,500 new subscribers. And kind of the rest is history. Over time, I ended up at like 12,000, which is actually not a lot. I've got 12,000 now, but I look at people who started, around about the same time I did, and they have double or more my subscriber base. So it's all relative. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. 12,000 is great. I'd love to have more, but it's not about subscribers necessarily, except in terms of being able to get your message out to more ears, I've known more than a few subscriber whores, and I don't want to be like that exactly, but at the same time, being able to reach more people with your message is important. So to say that having more subscribers is not the point at all is, well, frankly, lying to yourself. There's a difference between trying to get your message out there and being a sub-whore. But like I say, I feel like I have a bit of a responsibility to, as they say, pay it forward. I'd like to think I have at least a tiny bit of influence. Maybe I'm flattering myself, I don't know. But if I can find some smaller channels that need shout-outs, like newcomers to the scene who are kind of up and coming, who, have decent production values and really good points and a good delivery and that kind of thing, where this is someone worth listening to, well, perhaps I could shout them out to get them subscribers the way Non-Stamp Collector got them for me. I look at my subscription list, and a lot of the people I used to be subscribed to just aren't making videos anymore. I haven't heard from some of them in months. And the ones who are still making videos, well, some of them aren't even making relevant videos anymore, at least as far as the religion debate is concerned. So if we want to preserve the YouTube atheist community, I think what I need is like I say, to pay it forward, to get the smaller channels going again. So what I want from you guys is this. Give me advice on who to shout out. Now, one rule. You can't tell me to shout out you. Okay? You got to tell me, here's a channel that's not mine that I really, really like. Go check it out. And I am looking for people who have decent presentation, decent speaking voices, who make their points in a logical, coherent, and concise way. If they're just ramble, I mean, I might not watch that channel myself. So if you've got a lesser-known channel that could use a shout-out that's not yours, comment bar. Let me know. And if I like them, I'll give them a shout-out. Because maybe we can revitalize the community that way. Till next time, fellow space travelers, have fun. Rate this video or the cat gets a laser between the eyes.